to say it as nicely as I can, your job as treasurer definitely to go ahead and record it, but like Sarah's the one who has control of the pocketbook. So
sort of. I mean, I think
anything
that's
over 1,000 we control.
That's 5,000.
5,000,
which is huge. 5,000 is like 4,950. Like that's
I know.
that's
But I think that's the goal I actually feel like I am least likely to meet because of how little control I have over unexpected budget.
and see, that's where, as a group, we'll need to really look at the $8,000 thing and the role, and we'll have to tweak it.
And frankly, I think I made some recommendations for how to cut budget last year and was overturned by this board. So there are those concerns too.
but that is another conversation right now.
But I do need you guys to realize that. I recognize it. There are
We'll need to
systemic
do
problems too.
fundraising if we want that position.
So to Megan's point, like just my final sentence, I'm not totally comfortable removing the goal of like fiscal responsibility from vision.
Whether or not these goals are hit is a conversation, but at the end of the day, it's vibes, right? Like, is the school going in the right direction? Is the school not going in the right direction? Do we have real serious issues, or do we not have these real serious issues? Like, I don't know. I don't do this at work because it's like this. Like, anyway, I feel like it's anyway.
Could I beg a little indulgence and allow the opportunity to create the goals that I would like to use in the format that you are expecting to see it? Because I was just going to do broad strokes, and I'm already writing it for the staff to use in their performance evaluations to roll up into. Is that possible?
When do you think you'd have them ready by?
Well, it's supposed to be done by the end of next week.
So by December meeting. I mean,
I can send them out before.
can I offer to make myself available if you need to collaborate on like making sure they're in that format and everything?
Sure. Unless you guys want to, unless you're fully committed to the goals that you guys developed. If you can have a little patience, maybe we could look at the other ones. I don't think they're going to be that different, but they might feel more comfortable because it's just that the metric. I don't know if I like the metrics of the one.
Personally, I'm more concerned about making sure they're goals that like you're bought into wanting, like that you're motivated to achieving, than saying today, yes, these are the goals. Like I'd rather you be motivated to achieve them. That's my 2 cents.
So if we kick the can till December, though, are we going to have to adopt them right in December? Is that correct? Or does that mean that we're going to have to think about it more?
Well, if they're
in
done at
January?
if they're done at the end of next week, we could get them and have 3 weeks to.
Well, we can't meet, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm just, time-wise, it'd be nice to.
So if we adopt these today, all 3 of them,
4 of them.
four of them,
Therefore,
What's it for?
that'll play out in a way. We adopt the a la carte, that'll play out in a way, and if we wait, that'll play out a different way. How are these 3 ways playing out in our mind?
I think it plays out the same way every time.
That's kinda
we
how
talk
I see it.
ourselves out of goals. We as a group are not committed
Yeah.
to goals, and if we're not committed to goals, why should Sarah be? And we just have had this conversation so many times. That's what
But I just don't want to be in a position where we don't adopt them and then we're said, you didn't do any evaluation properly because you
too
didn't
late.
get any goals. Because
Too
that's where
late.
we were last
already
year. And
too
I
late.
felt like I didn't need them because
I think it's
to
too
stay and and I want to keep going. So
Well, if we adopt them next month, I don't think it's really too late. You do a
To do an
February check-in.
evaluation in
January?
January?
You do a February check-in.
The January is more. It's like a check-in, like the due date for all the goals. In my mind, the due date for all the goals would be end of year.
We made that up, right? That's not a legal requirement to do it.
It doesn't matter in my mind whether it's January or February.
Where there's 1 month or 2 months.
If you wanted to connect it to like renewing my contract,
Or docking your pay or
right, I mean,
whatever,
then
then all of a
the
sudden it's
sooner the
material.
better or whatever.
Otherwise, it's.
Yeah.
vibes
How,
in June.
does 4 stress you out?
Or it's just about you asked how is it measurable, and I was just pointing out the tools that are available that make it measurable. That's all that it is. You can take it. 11. That's how you measure it.
4 is on my goal list as well. I'm trying to take CPS to the next level.
What if these were in existence? The bubbling up ones, bring them, they'll be in existence. And then we'll see where we're at their December meeting. And like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, even though they may not be formally adopted, these are all important to me.
They're in
and I am
existence.
still working on them. So, I mean, it's not like I'm starting work on these goals 5 minutes after you adopt them. They've been in process since August. Most of them already in one way or another.
Or for that matter, you're not going to say, well, it's not a formally adopted goal, so let's blow up the budget. Or
Look at the waiting for this moment.
cancel all PBR because we don't need them because we didn't adopt it. I don't know, it doesn't make any sense to me.
Okay, so but what I have is before the December meeting, Carol write some goals, talk to Patrick about the goals, and come to the next meeting. Send it ahead of time so that we can have the opportunity to adopt the goals in December if we want to. That's what's in there. Did I get that right? Okay. The last item, if we're ready to run, please do.
Fast and Furious. Let's do a Giving Tuesday campaign. We've never done it before. We need some cash money coming in, preferably on a recurring level. I don't even know. I didn't even get to ask you this week how many people are doing a recurring donation. Less than 10. Yeah. So
Less than
let's
3?
Maybe.
So let's do more.
I have a recurring donation. Don't look at me.
Look at
No,
Jackie.
I think we both do.
I rescinded mine because I've given so much to other teachers specifically. So I'm the one that dropped it. But we had this great movement last year to try to get recurring. Let's try it again. It's Giving Tuesday. People might need tax write-offs. Businesses might need tax write-offs. And we have no major fundraising for December. There's no auction planned or anything like that. So let's please hit them where their hearts are.
So,
Everybody's so worried about uncertainty in education right now.
They just
Let's-
pay like property taxes. I would wait until December.
and I want Jessica, could you come to the PTO meeting too and make that, because they actually do have a bunch of fundraising that.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Oh, for
Um,
December.
Yeah, they're gonna be
Great.
the Papa's coupon books and then we've got
Okay.
stuff for the auction.
Oh,
So-
great.
and then the auction's gonna be in February, but yeah. I mean, it's all helpful. Any efforts are helpful.
That'd be good. And yeah, I didn't make up any mock things because I didn't have time today, but would like to do something like that. Even if it's just like $10 a month. What does $10 get you? I can't say.
I think
but,
if you, and maybe because Julie is starting like a monthly newsletter of the PTO, and she's gonna have an entire like fundraising, like what we
Right.
got last time and what we're trying to get next time, kind of like theme. And I'm sure she'd love to write that into the.
Yeah.
I'm still having a little trouble with technology to get the recurring payments. So anybody who's signed up already is fine, but in trying to update the thing for what was that, open house or something, it broke. Like the recurring payment button does not work right now. And then I got distracted with school and haven't fixed it.
Oh, okay.
I'm interested in the one that you found in Better World though. That's
Yeah, because I have somebody, I didn't even ask her, but for the past 9 months has been giving $25 to music every month. Lovely. So yeah, we can always do it for that. And just
yeah. So yeah, I'll take an action item to revisit I could do it, but it was like for set amounts. So I could only have like a button, like a $10 button or a $25 button. But I couldn't.
No other?
There's no like, or yeah, choose from this list or whatever. So that's problematic.
I have one more thing if we're done with fundraising.
Mhm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You don't feel cut off? Okay. I'm gonna resign my position as vice president, so this will be my last board meeting. For a couple of reasons, it became really clear to me after the last executive session that I'm not able to be efficient. And I can't help in a way that's meaningful or that feels like aligns with the board's values or the administrative values of the school. And so in order to keep my integrity intact, it just makes the most sense for me to move on and be somewhere where I feel like I can make a difference and I can collaborate, and that I'm able to communicate in a way that's meaningful and kind and collaborative. And I just don't think that I can do that here. And that was a hard decision for me to come to, but after the last meeting and our interaction, it was really clear to me that my time here was done, and I've done the best that I could to be a volunteer and to be an advocate for the kids and for the staff, and that I've participated to the best of my ability every single time that I showed up here. But I think in order for you guys to move on and grow and be the school that you want to be, it makes the most sense for me to step out and stop arguing. So I think that's the plan, and I've loved getting to know all of you, and it'll be one of the greatest joys that I've been able to participate. And then I got to help those families with that systemic complaint will be, one of my great accomplishments. What I helped bring to light can't be ignored now, and I think that's a great joy that I've had. And like I said, I really value all of you guys, and that I've been able to collaborate with all of you and build this relationship and have this experience and support the school that helped my kids learn and grow. And it's been a great honor. That's all. That's it. Sorry to be a downer.
I also will resign, and I can read my board and then you can respond. But it's been my honor to contribute to the Money Creek, to the progress we've made so far for the last several years. And I'm still committed to the value of inclusion, equity, and collaboration, and the work to strengthen the leadership and governance like we talked about tonight to make that actually possible. But right now I need to step aside. When I started, there was no awareness at all of the ongoing systemic disability discrimination that was happening in the school. We had no policies to prohibit corporal punishment, restraint, or seclusion. No even awareness that anything like that was even happening here. And today, we more fully comply with civil rights laws. And that is a necessary first step. And the next phase requires vision and leadership to build the capacity so that all children are welcome, learning in school, enjoying positive relationships. And I'm really proud of the steps the school has taken that far towards evidence-based, effective, universal target curriculum supports that actually will get you to the point where you can reduce restraint and exclusion, and you can decrease staff stress, and you can teach reading. And many of you and many other people are committed to that charge, so that's great, and I root for your success, and committed to being a resource and a thought partner. And I'll talk to Jamie when she gets back from vacation, so you don't leave your committee isn't unnumbered until we sort that out. But I just really want to thank, for the record, every child and parent who brought their truth forward, starting with Megan and Megan's kids, who with the benefit of all the other children, because it's clear now than ever that the strongest schools, the strongest institutions are those that cherish truth tellers and work with them to make things right. And so I thank you all for doing the best work you can for kids, and for those people whose generosity, and especially those kids, whose generosity and courage to shine the way so that you all can find the path and you can move forward. So I wish you all the best.
To be clear, was that your resignation?
Yes.
You're resigning, and you're resigning.
Yes, and that seems awfully dramatic. And that was definitely not my
No, I
intention.
just want to say clearly why, since you might ask. Or you might not, but in case you did.
There you have it.
I'm really sad for these both of you. I think you've given so much, and I've only known you for a year, but we can't replace you. Thank you so much.
Well, you can, because I've shared
No,
the minutes with all of you. So
Yeah,
when you choose
yeah.
a new secretary, I won't have to do anything because you already have access to them in Google Drive. I made you templates for the rest of the year. So yeah.
it's not you.
Well,
Okay, well, I guess we need to, thank you.
Thank you very much, both of you.
Yes, for sure.
You both worked hard and tireless. on
I've got
things
another
that
problem
are
here
important.
that
Oh,
my
okay.
84-year-old mother has got a massive brain aneurysm.
Oh, no.
And so I could be out of the game any second. So that's basically our entire officer squad here. I'm not resigning, but like, she could die right? And I'm not gonna be able to do anything. So anyway, so we got to find some new board members, and we're gonna have to figure out how to keep them in here. So
Is she at home?
Yeah.
Well,
anyway, so we gotta, do we do officer next meeting?
yeah.
Okay. All right, let's call it at 9:11.
You guys, we would
Wasn't
have brought you
that a
cake and
appropriate
champagne and stuff.
number for-
What? Let us know.